Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to be making a carbon fiber dash. Look at that. Woo! That's some fine sheet of carbon right there. All right, I'm super excited on this. I've been wanting to do this for over a year. I've never gotten to it because the car wasn't even working. So it works now. Get a sick dash in it before I sit my butt in it and send it. And I can actually look at the interior and be like, wow, that looks awesome. So I rewired the car. So I did a whole bunch of interior stuff behind the scenes. You saw the video on me doing the back engine wiring harness completely from scratch, and same with the other ones. But I redid the whole interior inside here, and I went through every single wire and redid all of that. So everything is labeled, marked. I know exactly what does what, and I basically replaced a whole bunch of stuff that was janky because this has been wired for like 4 or 5 years or whatever. So it wasn't the best, and like some things were added and scabbed in kind of ghetto-ly. So like literally front to back. So from the dash to the engine in the back and to the engine in the front, all checked over and things were replaced that needed replaced, and it looks very nice. So this is much better. I'm really pumped about that. There's another one around the other side. My air lines are in here, so everything's clean. Everything's good to go. Time to build the dash now since everything's clean. I literally went through every wire underneath the dash and removed everything I didn't need for the heater, AC, basically like anything that isn't race car related for making power. It was gone. And look at my garbage can. That is literally half full, and we're talking like 30 pounds of wiring. The only thing that's in here is a bottle and this that isn't wiring, and it's about 30 pounds. So that is super sick. Whole bunch of weight reduction, whole bunch of less wiring is a lot better because there's less power going through them. It doesn't need to have it through it. And honestly, it's just gonna be a lot easier to work on and a lot less intimidating if I have any wiring problems, because I know what wires do what because I've already looked at them and all the crap's gone. Anyways, let's get right to it. I'm going to make a Bristol bore dash first to find out what I want, and then make one out of carbon. Let's do it. So this is my old dash. I made it out of steel, and that is a regret for sure because it is all rusty, not good, because it leaks pretty hard through the sunroof, and I've been very stubborn to not delete the sunroof because I always want it, but I never use it. But anyway, I'll deal with that problem later. But here we are with the old one, and it sucks. So it's rusty, no good, want to be gone. But I do want the same type of setup. Like I like how it goes with the line of the brake and I can't touch it kind of thing. So I do like that. But I want to bring the rear engine system up higher because I had to reach down. So I'm gonna raise everything up a bit. I'm not using this hole anymore. So I'm going to put this probably there, and then I'm going to have everything else up there. And I don't have any gauges anymore because everything is going to be on my digital dash here. We're going to just send it and go a little higher. And I have a line lock switch that's going to go here, and then front engine switch panel will be up higher. All right, guys, this thing's looking mad. So it is time to take the tape off. Look at that. Oh my God. She is looking awesome. All right, look what we've got here. What a freaking unit. Look at that. It's a new dash. Looks absolutely insane. It's fully carbon fiber, fully custom. You know the deal. You wouldn't think anything else in the Suicide MX-3, would you? So this is exactly where it belongs. I'm really pumped on that. I also installed a backup camera and I have it wired full time. So it is basically my rear view mirror because this look is not really gonna help me for seeing who's driving behind me, and I really like being able to see what's going on around me, if you know what I'm saying. So shifter's done, interior's done, carbon fiber dash is done, seat position's a little better, rear engine is all looked at, new tranny E351 transmissions in and works, water to air intercooler, fully built engine, running good, decent startup tune for it. So in the next episode, I'm gonna be driving this. So I might as well start this thing up, or at least try and see if it'll start up. I did an insane amount of wiring in here, and it took almost a week and a half of all my free time, obviously not including work, but everything's clean, everything's nice. I will tidy this bottom thing up later, but I just really need to make sure everything's working, because if it doesn't, then I need to backtrack a bit. So I'm gonna make sure everything works right now. So this is the ignition switch, this is the fuel pump switch, this is the intercooler, this is the water pump for the rear engine intercooler, and then this is the digital display for my dash. I can also tune from this, and my wideband should turn on once I turn this kill switch on. So I don't have anything hooked up to the front engine setup now. This is gonna be all for front. I have not done anything. I'm doing one step at a time, making sure everything in the back works, and then later on make sure everything in the front works. So like I said, let's just try, see how things are going. Oh, so I gotta turn on the kill switch. There we go, kill switch on. Here's the ignition, here's the fuel pump, here's the water pump for the intercooler, here's the other water pump for the rear engine, and then here is my digital dash up here. Let's see if she starts. Just like that. Yes, she runs. She runs just like she did before. Dash is starting up. Got that Suicide MX-3 for my background. All right, guys, let's get it. So there's my backup camera. Got exactly what's behind me. This is my line lock. So this will lock the front wheels when I hit the brake and let off. So now there's brake on it. Now there isn't. That actually worked. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wait, let it warm up, check the oil, check the power steering, check all my lights, and then I'm gonna take this thing for a drive. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.